has been in a state-declared staffing disaster emergency for over a year now. And we lost thousands of people because of that. There are nurses right now that still can't sleep at night, that still see those horrible images night after night in their head. It is not right. It is not right what we're doing to the patients that need care. People are suffering because we have not addressed this issue. It is time for this hospital, who has money, we all know that, to come to the table and settle this contract today.
I'm outside Mount Sinai, one of two major New York City hospitals that's seen walkouts of over 7,000 nurses after contract negotiations with the hospital broke down. Negotiations broke down last night as the hospitals refused to meet the demands of the nurses for more staffing. The nurses say they face a staffing crisis where nurses are expected to take care of up to 20 patients at a time. We spoke to nurses on the picket line to get a better picture of the staffing crisis in New York City hospitals.
Our nurses are taking much more than their recommended ratio, which is usually 2 to 1 for really acute babies, and sometimes they're taking up to 4 to 5, and that's really just unsafe for them and for their babies and for their families. It makes it really hard for us to do a really good job taking care of them, and as nurse practitioners, we're taking care of the neonatal ICU patients, we're taking care of deliveries for high-risk pregnancies, and we're covering well baby nurseries overnight, and it's just not, we're just not able to do a good job of taking care of all of those patients.
I mean, just imagine, having one nurse to 6 to 8 patients and having to think of all the needs that they could have various needs, and sometimes we want to be able to just feed our patients or give them a cup of water, even the simple things, and sometimes it's hard to even do that. I've heard ranging from the ED taking care of 15 to 20 patients for every single nurse, and I understand patients coming into the ED can range from like a simple cold to someone having a heart attack.
During the pandemic, Mount Sinai joined the chorus of hospitals, pharmaceutical companies, and politicians praising healthcare workers as heroes. 3 years later, their nurses have been forced to take the streets just to get Mount Sinai to listen to them. Pandemic or not, nurses have always been heroes.